I gotta get this show on the road. Boys are so cute. Let it flow, let it flow. Welcome back to Kat's Corner. For those of you who do not know, this is kind of a series that I do. Real talk, you and me and the camera and the rest of the sunlight that we have, so it might get pretty dark in here. First order of business. As most of you know, school has started back. That means middle school, high school, and colegio, which is college in Spanish, I hope. You know what that means. I got plenty of stories. Yes, I attend a university. As I have been walking around campus and hearing very interesting but disturbing conversations amongst my fellow college goers, it has recently dawned on me, we live in this dating culture that has gotten just a little out of hand. What do you mean by that, Catherine, you might ask? I'm going to answer that. Recently, I've been going to school and been hearing a lot of talk about people hooking up with each other. It's such the norm to date around, date a lot of people, date as many people as you can. It is very common for me to walk into my classes and hear a bunch of guys talk about how many girls they hooked up with over the weekend, their number count. First of all, disgusting. Second of all, that's not impressive, that's sick. And it has recently come to my attention that this is what our dating culture has become. How many girls can I get with? I'm talking to the ladies right now. I want you guys to understand something. Most of the guys that I am talking about are wanting to conquer something, are wanting a challenge, are wanting a game. And most of these guys are wanting one thing, sex. Once they have it, once they have won you, the guy either goes on to the next challenge or the next conquest, or they're gonna stay with you until they find something better. Hurtful, I know. These males are not men at all. If you think they are, then what's wrong with you? These boys are exactly what I just said. They're just boys. Just because they can shave, or just because they have a somewhat good job that pays well, or a nice fancy car, does not make them a man. You know what makes a man? Integrity, honor, respect, leadership. I can go on and on, but I won't. That's what makes a man. So these boys that are trying to hit it and quit it, are trying to conquer and divide, and are trying to get so many women at once, that is such a disturbing reality that we live in. It honestly breaks my heart. And I'm so sick of all these guys sweet talking their ways, smooth charm at a woman, and these women are just falling for these guys. Okay, hold on. I know it takes two to tango, it takes two to dance, it takes two to do a duet. Before you males get all mad at me, no, I'm not just talking about the males. I understand that it is a girl's fault too. She doesn't have to entertain the conversation, I get it. However, if you were a real man, then your first goal, your first desire when you meet a woman is not how fast can I hook up with her. That shouldn't even be a thought until marriage. It should be, what kind of personality does she have? Is she giving? Is she kind? Does she have a beautiful spirit? Those are the real things you should be asking. And now I'm speaking to the women. Women, girls, you deserve so much more than being taken advantage of. The Lord created you and you are beautiful. You should be loved. You should be cherished. You should be respected. I've seen so many women who feel lonely, who feel out of place, who feel insecure, and so they try to fill these voids. So I want to encourage you guys, if you're struggling with this, if you find yourself going from relationship to relationship, I want you to step back and honestly ask yourself, is this a man I'm dating? Is this someone who honors and cherishes and respects me and doesn't pressure me into doing things? You're worth more than that. The Lord created you in His image. You are a daughter of the King. Come on, somebody, preach. So maybe it's gonna be taking a step back and not dating for a while. The best thing that I have learned, you have to know who you are. You have to find your identity before you try to get into a relationship with a guy and think that he's gonna fulfill every void that you have, and realize how much you're worth. Ask yourself, do I know who I am? Am I ready to be in a relationship? Just remember, you're worth so much more. So to all the women out there, let's put a stop to this culture that tells us multiple partners are okay. Sleeping around, oh, everyone does it. Being so caught up in being in a relationship. Being so lonely that you become desperate. And a little word of advice to all the Christian guys out there. I have seen so many women who go towards guys that aren't Christians because the Christian guys that are supposed to represent integrity, honor, faith, commitment, leadership, treat their women that they're in relationships with like garbage, forcing a lot of women to go towards guys that aren't Christians that treat them better. I understand that not all of you are bad. Be what the Lord created you to be. Be the man. I hope you guys enjoyed Chit Chat with Kat. I hope it made sense. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that for more fun that we have on this channel. Until next time. Okay, bye.